Do not say pasta 3 times at 3 a.m. Before we begin, if you love your mom and dad, like and subscribe. Anyway, there was a kid named Giovanni. One night, Giovanni found a comment that said, "Whatever you do, don't say pasta 3 times at exactly 3 a.m. Giovanni laughed. "That's fake." So when the clock hit 3 a.m., he said, "Pasta, pasta, pasta." Nothing happened. Giovanni smiled. Then he heard something boiling in the kitchen. Bubble, bubble, bubble. He slowly walked downstairs. Pot lifted itself off the stove. Spaghetti started floating through the air. Then a giant pair of glowing meatball eyes opened in the darkness. A deep voice whispered, "You called dinner, and that is why you should never say pasta 3 times at 3 a.m. Do not press Kane's red button. Before we begin, if you love your mom and dad, like and subscribe." Anyway, there was a kid named Peppino. One day, Peppino entered the amazing digital circus. Kane smiled and said, "Whatever you do, don't press the red button." Peppino laughed. "It's just a button." So he pressed it. Nothing happened. Peppino smiled. Then, the lights went out. Everyone froze. The exit door disappeared. A countdown appeared above Peppino's head. 3, 2, 1. Kane slowly turned around. His smile got bigger. He whispered, ... "I told you not to press it, and that is why you should never press Kane's red button. Do not enter the amazing digital circus." Before we begin, if you love your mom and dad, like and subscribe. Anyway, there was a kid named Giovanni. One day, Giovanni found a strange VR headset. It came with a note that said, "Do not enter the amazing digital circus." Giovanni laughed. "That's fake." So he put on the headset. Everything went black. When he opened his eyes, he was inside the amazing digital circus. Kane smiled and said, "Welcome, Giovanni." Giovanni tried to take off the headset, but it was gone. He ran to the exit door. It disappeared. He ran to another door. It led right back to Kane. 3 a.m. The light suddenly went out. Giovanni heard footsteps behind him. He slowly turned around. Nobody was there. Then he looked into a mirror. His face started glitching. His arms stretched. His body turned black. His eyes glowed. Giovanni had abstracted. Kane looked at him and quietly said, "Another one, and that is why you should never enter the amazing digital circus. Do not enter Pizza Tower." Before we begin, if you love your mom and dad, like and subscribe. Anyway, there was a guy named Peppino. One night, Peppino found a strange flyer that said, "Do not enter Pizza Tower." Peppino laughed. "That's fake." He opened the front door. The tower was completely silent. Suddenly, he heard footsteps. Thump, thump, thump. It was Pizza Face. Peppino ran as fast as he could. Every hallway became longer. The lights started flickering. Just as Peppino reached the exit, tower doors slammed shut. Pizza Face smiled. "Pizza time has begun." The countdown started. Peppino ran with everything he had, but Pizza Face caught up to him, and that is why you should never enter Pizza Tower.